What's going on, people? King Riches. Listen, I have had enough of this culture that we're living in. Um, Last week there was an incident in the UK in Leicester University, yeah, an educational institution of higher education, and basically there was an incident where some uni boys, black guys, yeah, were robbed. They were robbed, and there was a viral video that went around, which actually showed one of these boys who was robbed get hit with a belt across their face by their robber. And these robbers were black guys as well, around the same age group of like around 18, 19. And what these black boys would do is they would go to university campuses and rob university students, right? And so these two black guys, they would go to the university campus and they would rob university students. And obviously they were targeting other black boys. Of course they are. And in my opinion, I think these guys are scumbags, to be honest. Yeah, because these boys who was robbing these university guys, I'm sure that they think they're bad. I'm sure that they think that they're gang. I'm sure that they think that they're real. And in my opinion, I think they are the scum of the earth, to be honest. And I was hearing about this story, but I didn't get really too deep into it. But one of my mates who is a boy in that age group, right? He showed me the video yesterday in the gym, and I was just disgusted. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Like, this boy was being whacked across the face with a belt. And the story goes is that they basically went to this university party or whatever, like in a dorm, and robbed these guys of their phones, electronic devices, and the jackets, etc., etc., and then proceeded to demand that these boys buy their own stuff back. Imagine that. They robbed these boys. These boys are just university students. They're not a part of no gang. They're not doing any kind of criminal activity. They are not active. These are what we would call civilians, right? And these boys who are, I guess, gang members or gang or whatever, or street or hood guys, they told these boys that they had to buy their own possessions back. They went into their phones, checked their internet banking, online banking, and they wanted to take all their money. Now, if you know about university in the UK, you get student loans from the government, a loan that you have to pay back. It's not like free money. It's a loan that you eventually have to pay back. And really and truly, for the most part, that's the most money most of these university students will have seen up to that point in life. And I just think it's disgusting that these boys were going to go and rob university students, especially for the fact they were targeting black boys specifically, because we know black people like to target black people first because it's the easiest target. And there's the idea that, if you are a black criminal and you do crime to other black men in particular, they are going to feel like they don't want to snitch, because we've been brainwashed and indoctrinated into this idea of no snitching policy. Even if you are a civilian, even if you are somebody who is not connected with that lifestyle, you are bombarded with messages to tell you, you do not snitch, do not talk to the police, etc., etc. And I like, when I saw that video and I heard like some of the conversations between the boys that were victims and the boys that were doing the robbing, it just made my blood boil, bro. It made my blood boil to the point where I have to do this live stream right now. I can't sleep without doing this live stream, bro. I'm sick and tired of this hood culture. People go on like, this is the culture, the culture, the culture. What kind of culture is this? A culture which pedestalizes and romanticizes criminals. Now, I'm not going to talk like I've been an angel all my life or I've been legit my whole life, because I haven't. But it gets to a point in life where you realize what's right from wrong. Now, I understand that, you know, we, for the most part, come from impoverished backgrounds, you know, low social economic status. You know, we're living in desperate environments which are dangerous, and you know, a lot of times people have to do what they have to do to survive. But my thing is this: if you are gang and you're a street guy and you're going to go and rob civilians, that's already bad enough. But the fact that you went to an education institution, higher education, to go and rob other black boys who are trying to make something of their life, who are probably not coming from an environment any better than you, who don't have much more than you do but a student loan, and then you went over there to go and rob them, bro, I hope they put you in prison and you stay there, bro. Like, I have no remorse for these guys at all. Zero, bro. Like, I have nephews. I have younger boys in my family that I could not imagine if that happened to them. That is mad. The parents send their kids to university to go and get education so that they can go and better themselves and better their life. And then you got some idiots go up there because they can't be bothered to apply themselves, because they think they're too good to go and apply themselves in education. They think they're too good to go and find a proper job. Nah, they think that this street life, street code is the way to go. And instead of going robbing other people that are on the same wavelength as them, which is a very dangerous thing, nah, they want to go for the easy targets. They're going for the black boys who are in education, who are in university trying to learn. This makes me sick. This makes my blood boil, bruh. Do you know these boys had the audacity to actually force these victims, these black boys, force them to do TikToks with them? They video TikTok videos with their victims, bro. The actual audacity makes me sick, bro. It makes my blood boil. They videoed the boy was demanding money from the other boy. The boy didn't have the money and he took his belt off and whacked him in the face with a belt. Bro, like, I can't even imagine that, bro. I can't even imagine that. And he didn't do it once. From what I saw in the video, he did it once, he did it twice, bro. He may have done it more times. I can't remember, because I can't even. I was so angry when I saw it. It just made my blood boil. I didn't want to look at it no more, bro. It's about time black people need to cancel all of this culture, this fake culture. It's not real. This criminal rap, hip hop, whatever you want to call it, this culture is fake. It's a fraud, bro. It's a lie. This is why a lot of times I come out and I say a lot of these things. I don't like music. I don't like rappers. I don't like all of these kind of people, these personalities, bro. That's why there's certain places you would never see me at. There's certain personalities you would never see me on camera with, because I don't agree with their lifestyle. I don't agree with the message they put out there. I don't agree with anything to do with them. Like, bro, like, again, I am not somebody that come from upper class or middle class. I came from single parent home just like everybody else, bro. Like, I listened to the same music. I was addicted to smoking cannabis, you know, all of that rubbish. I've robbed people as well, but guess what, bro? Like, I wasn't going to university campuses to rob black boys that are trying to make something of their life. That's despicable, bruv. That is the lowest of the low. You are a scumbag. I hope that they throw the book at these boys, bro. I hope they throw the book at them. And also, there is suspicion that these university boys, these victims, they were set up by some chick, bro. They were lined up to get robbed. They were lined up to get robbed by some chick. And of course, the suspected girl was a black girl, bro. And the reason why people believe that she set them up is because this girl was doing TikTok videos with the criminals, with the robbers. Now, I've seen a video of her addressing this, saying that she didn't know what was going on. She didn't know, she wasn't there, etc., etc. Blood, you don't need to be there to line people up. And she's saying she's got nothing to do with it. I don't believe her. I think the police need to investigate her as well. And if she's got anything to do with this, if she set them up in any way, she needs to go to jail as well. I have no remorse at all, bro. At all, fam. You know, anybody that's gone to university and all of this, you know, when you go to those college parties, the university parties, and then you see boys from, you know, that don't go to the school come up there, they'll come up in a big gang, you know, because they're there to come and get the university girls. And if there's a problem, they will fight. They will cause trouble because they don't go to school there. So they don't care, bro. Like, this is, bruh, like, I'm sick and tired of this brainwashing. This is annoying, bro. At this point, it's making me ill, bro. Like, why is it black people, they love these guys so much, bro? The girls want to be with these guys so much. Bruh, like, even the way these university boys was talking, it's like they're trying to talk like these hood guys, bro. They're trying to sound the same. Using the same lingo, the same language, the same everything, bro. Like, bruh, it's irritating at this point. It's irritating when I see old men, yeah, online still talking like they're 15, talking about bad man this and bad man that. Sad. Losers, fam. I don't care. This is a joke. It's embarrassing, fam. When will you grow up? Talking about bad man this, bro. Like these guys talk like this. They got kids and that, and they're talking like this. It doesn't make sense, fam. It doesn't. I don't get it, fam. I don't get it. Like, and then you wonder why these kind of things still carry on and still happening, bro. Because guess what? There's old guys that won't give up the street life. They won't give it up, and they're still trying to glamorize it and make it look cool. The ugly truth, the ugly realities is still kind of swept under the carpet. They still try to make life look like a music video. It's not no blood. Like, bruh. You know, all I was thinking is like, raw, like, if that was like your son, imagine that, like your son. All you guys watching, regardless of how old you are, yeah? Imagine if that was your son. You sent your son to university. Your son is doing the right thing. They're not troublemakers. They have never had no running with the police. You've told them to go and study and just do the right thing. And your son has listened to you and has been disciplined. And they've got the grades. They did well in school. They went to university. Now they're at university. Yeah? Minding their own business, not causing no trouble. And then some idiot boys, some other black boys, come from wherever they came from whatever rock they crawled out of, to come and rob your child, bro. To rob your child, bro, yeah? And then have the audacity to come back and say they have to pay for their own things back. And if they didn't pay for it, they get a belt in the face. Imagine that. Bro, like, listen, I've been beaten severely by my parents when I was younger. But my mum was very heavy-handed, bang, bang, bang. But I've never taken a belt to the face, a belt, bro. Imagine that. and then they videoed it. They videoed it, and then the video has gone viral. It's gone everywhere. Everyone's talking about it. People are talking about your child, embarrassing the boy, saying, "Oh yeah, you're wet. You're a neek. You're wet. You're how you gonna let some guy do that to you? Blah blah blah." All these dickheads online talking all this crap about, "Oh, I wouldn't have that. I wouldn't have had that, bro." These boys were normal boys. They're not about the street life. They're not about the street life, bro. Hold on, let me check something. Let me check something, bro. Let me check. The audio's loud enough. So yeah, as I was saying, yeah, I was just thinking, bro, like, I swear, if I listen, when I have a child in this world, bruv, there's certain things I can understand, you know, growing up, things are gonna happen, you know, your child will have to go through certain things that are gonna be, you know, kind of negative, etc., etc., for them to just like toughen up, etc., etc. They're gonna have fights, etc. You know, might even get pushed around and have to learn to stand up for themselves. But this kind of thing is unacceptable, bro. Like me personally, bruh, if someone trouble my child like that, bro, I don't know what I'll do, bro. Like, serious, bro. I don't care. I honestly don't care, bro. Like, because that's a mad thing. That's ridiculous. Your child's doing the right thing. They can't even do the right thing in peace. Some idiot, because they couldn't be bothered. They couldn't be bothered to study themselves. They couldn't be bothered to apply themselves. No, they've been listening to rap songs talking about drilling and trapping. Then they go to the university campus to rob normal students, bro. Bruv, I have no remorse for them, bro. Zero, bro. Zero. The same thing they did, they need back to them, bro. And worse. That's how I feel. That's the way I see it, fam. That's the way I see it. And it just makes me think about in general how like this culture. What is this culture really? What is this culture in the West? The black people in the West, UK, USA. What is this culture really? Somebody tell me what this culture really is about. Because from what I can see, it's really heavily dominated by street culture, street hood politics, hood rules. What's real? What's not real? You know, all of this stuff. Oh, no snitching. Oh, 9 to 5 is lame. Oh, you're a square. You're this, you're that. Who makes these rules, bro? It's ridiculous. It's sad, bro. It's so sad. Big up Intello for the super chat. He says, bro, I felt rage watching the videos. Yeah, it's just, bro, these are innocent youths, normal youths. Even on one of the videos, the boy said, "We're not on that. We're just uni boys. We're just uni students." We you know, because someone was trying to say, "Oh, why didn't they do anything? Why did you let these boys violate?" And he was like, "We're not on that. We don't even know." Like, bro, for all they knew, them boys were tooled up with weapons, bro. They had probably had knives on them. More than likely, because you know in the UK, most of these GMs they got knives on them, bro. These boys are not trying to get stabbed up for a jacket or a lump sum of money that they didn't even really, you know, they didn't go to a job for it. They just got it from the government to go uni. Bro, like, bruh, bruh. Being stabbed is not a nice experience. I've had it happen to me. Most people I know have had that happen to them or worse. It's not a nice experience, but at least I could say when I went through my experience of knife crime, I was doing stupid things. I was in the mix of it. I wasn't some civilian minding my own business, doing the right thing, and that happened to me. I was doing the wrong thing, and I was in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong people, doing the wrong stuff. Yeah? But this incident now, these boys are at university to learn, bro. So that now they've got time off. They go to a party, you know, socialize, etc., etc. And then boom, some idiots come from some hood, some little street corner, whatever, jump on the train or whatever, go to Leicester and go and rob these boys. And then you force them to video. Oh my God, bro. Bruh. Bruh, I'm done, bro. I'm done. I do not believe in this street hood culture, bro. Like, I don't believe in it. I don't respect it. And everyone needs to be on the same page of cancelling all these dickheads, bro. Cancel them, bro. They're not cool. And another thing is, a lot of them are cowards, bro. Because when they're on their own, they're dickheads, bro. All right? And that's the truth. Most of them, when they're on their own, they're quiet. Quiet, bruh. They're not doing anything unless they got their friends with them, or they're rolling with the shank, or they're rolling with a strap. It's one of those three. If they don't have those things, them and just them, their bare hands and them, they're quiet, bruv. They're just trying to cut through peacefully, bro. They turn civilian. But oh no. When they got their weapons and they got their 15 mates with them, now it's time. I'm a super thug. But like, I don't respect it. I don't respect it. I don't respect it. I don't respect all these old heads as well. They always try to defend that lifestyle, or they glamorize that lifestyle, you know, their glory days of, oh yeah, I was a bad man. I ain't trying to hear any of that crap. I ain't trying to hear that. That lifestyle is dead. That street life, street code is dead now. It is dead. No one respects that no more, bro. And we shouldn't. And we should never have respected it in the beginning. And that's it. We need to just make a clear line, draw a clear line in the sand, bro. Like, either you're going to act right and be a reasonable person, a reasonable, productive person that uses your brain, or you can remain an idiot. But if you want to stay being an idiot with your idiot rules and regulations and brainwashing, you stay in the far corner, bro, and you stay there, and you don't come out of that corner, because we're not working with you. That's how it is. We're not gonna support what you're doing. We're not looking at what you're doing. We don't care, bro. Like, and don't ever ask for support. Don't ever ask for support. Even if no matter what happens to you, don't look at everybody else. Oh yeah, you're meant to back it. We're not backing it, fam, because you're a menace, bro. You're a menace. You are destroying us, and we have to excommunicate you. Do you know the reason why you as a black man, you as a regular black man, you work your job, you don't cause no trouble, you don't commit no crime, but when you walk down the street, you know, you got these people, these non-black people, they're looking at you like you're about to steal something, you're about to rob them, you know, police are doing stop and search every minute. Do you want to know why? Because of these idiots, bro. Because of these bad man. It's because of them, bro. In my opinion, they are the biggest problem. It ain't about the supremacists. It's not, bro, like, you need to tackle the problems in-house first before you tackle the problems outside your house. And I'm sorry, black people and UK, let's even narrow it down to UK, because America's a completely different animal, bro. Yeah? And I lived there. I lived there for a long time, so I know that dynamic as well to a certain degree. But let's keep it to UK, where I've been the most active in my whole life. Big up Astronomical. I seen your jump rope. Yeah. But bro, it's not really about that right now, bro. Like, big up for the super chat, but we have to stay on the topic. All right, I can't be distracted. Right? Nah, I've forgotten what I was gonna say, bruv. Bruh, like, I forgot what I was gonna say, bro. You came in talking about something completely different, fam. Come on, guys. I think that these people, yeah, these GMs, YMs, gang members, gangster rappers, all these kind of people, they destroy black people. They destroy the black community the most, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I know you lot love rappers. You love them. You lot idolize them. They're your gods. A lot of you people, you're idol worshippers, bro. You would rather go support your favorite rapper slash criminal than support these boys that got that were attacked and abused in the university campus, bro. Sick. Yeah, America is a different beast. Let's keep it lit. Let me talk about the UK, because I'm not claiming to, oh, I know everything about USA. I don't know everything about USA. But UK, bro. But UK, yeah, like, alright, bruh. This culture thing is just, bruh, it's not real, bro. Like, it's not real. It's not real. It's poison, bro. It's poison. Everybody's scared of these guys. Everybody's scared of these. Oh, yeah, I'm a bad man. Buying. I'm a gunman. This, that. I did this to this person. I went to jail. In jail, I beat up this person. That, da, da, da. I shot this. I shot that. Bro, bruh. We need to start listening to these people, bro. We need to stop trying to and stop trying to make these people famous as well, bro. Like, real talk. You need to stop letting these people have platforms and listening to their opinion about the world. What the fuck do they know about anything, bro? These are people that have been degenerates their whole life. They've chosen the wrong path their whole life. And really and truly, in the present, they're still glamorizing the wrong path. But we need to listen to them and give them platforms. Why? Why exactly? Why did these people need to be paid so much to rap songs which influence the youth to go and be degenerates as well? Because I guarantee these boys that went up to Leicester University to rob these boys, they weren't listening to classical music on the way there. Nope. They weren't listening to classical music. Nah, they weren't, bro. Astronomical. At the end of the day, I was just saying, like, I'm talking about this topic, and you came in, you super chatted, and there's nothing wrong with you super chatting, because I appreciate the support. It's just that it's just a topic that we're not talking about. Like, obviously, I encourage you to super chat. You're one of the few people that hit the super chat so far, but it's just that we have to stay on topic, because this is important. Because that video was disgusting. That video was disgusting. Now, them boys that, well, I'm not sure if both of them, but one of the boy that actually hit the other guy with the belt, I think he's been arrested. And I just think they should throw the book at him, bro. Like, I have no remorse. I don't care if he's black. I don't care that he's black. That actually makes it worse, in my opinion. I think that makes it worse. Like, and they should throw the book at him. Listen, we need to stop having sympathy for these black guys that commit crimes, bro. We need to stop having sympathy for them, bro. Like, as well. Why do we always have to feel sympathy, or we try to understand their point of view and blah, blah, blah? The reason why people always have to try and understand these guys' point of view is because we romanticize criminals, bro. We romanticize them amongst black people, black community. The women want to be with them. The women sleep with them and find them to be fun and exciting, bro. And the guys, they want to be like them because they see the girls like them. Astronomical says, can you play the video? I can't play the video of him hitting the guy with the belt because that's YouTube will take it down. They'll take the video down. But I can bring in a video which is talking about the incident. So I'm going to bring that video up because, bruh, it was crazy because my boy showed me the actual video of the boy being hit with the belt. And then I saw this video this morning, I think. So let me bring this video up for you lot, bruh.
So what's gonna happen now?
Is this the video? Hold on, man. Hold on. But as I'm saying, I hope they just throw the book at him, bro. They're scumbags, bro. You're gonna go and hit the boy with a belt, bro. And then people want to talk about white supremacy. They want to talk about white supremacy and they want to talk about racism and these non-black people are evil, bad and evil and blah, blah, blah. When you got black people that are just ruining, destroying lives, bro. Like, bro, I'm sorry. Like, nah. I'm not hearing it, bro. I'm not hearing it. Fix what's going on in your house first before you try to fix what's going on outside, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? All right, cool. Capture window. All right, let's see. I'm going to try and bring this in for you lot. Because this is crazy, bro. This is crazy work right now. Oh, 1 second. One second, guys. Hold on. All right, cool. So let me play this video.
In this room, you're getting stained. You're running me a bag. Trust me.
A kid getting hit in the face with a belt buckle while he's trying to buy back his own stuff at uni has gone viral over the last couple of weeks. There is a lot to the story and we want to explain it all in this video. There's two men on your screen right now, and for over a year now they've been terrorizing uni students and robbing them and forcing them to do the wildest things. Trickstar and YM is what they go by. So their plan was to target university students, kids that are studying and trying to improve their life, and rob them for whatever they have, get bank transfers off them, rob them for their clothes and anything of any value. They wanted to bring a chick involved in this situation to help and make it easier to set the men up, and of course they needed somewhere at the uni accommodation to base themselves out of. There's an ongoing police investigation and many people have not identified the alleged setup chick in this situation, mainly because if groups of boys were scared of these men by themselves, then she could have been manipulated and also scared into setting people up. We don't know the full context right now of how this worked. Later on in this video, I'm going to post a deleted TikTok that the alleged setup chick had made. We'll discuss it then. So around Friday, November 21st, a group of boys attend a house party. They was actually set up. They ended up getting stripped, robbed, and forced forced into handing over their designer gear and even to transfer money. One victim allegedly was held at knife point and whipped in the face with a belt buckle, causing bleeding, and held down while people with him apparently laughed and filmed. This happens in day-to-day life. We see lots of forms of bullying, but they wanted to brag about this on social media and was forcing all the men there to get in TikToks. This is bizarre. They wanted to gloat about this online and it's come back to bite them. Before we get into everything regarding this, we're going to break it all down, every piece of information, and make it understandable. The woman on your screen right now hit the nail on the head. For people that are blessed enough to send their kids to uni and be proud, is this something that we've got to worry about going forward?
How are parents meant to feel safe when their kids can be attacked in 4K for views, while everyone around them pulls out their phone and films instead of stepping in and helping? I'd lose my goddamn mind. We raise and protect these children, and they get treated like that in 4K. That's what scares me, not the incident itself, but the fact everyone's first instinct was to record it instead of help.
Yeah, because this is the world we live in now. This is the world we live in, bro. Like, we live in a world where everybody just cares about views, pulling out their phone. When something crazy happens, they just start videoing. It's sick. It's very sick, desensitized people.
A couple of days ago, me and my boys got robbed at an apartment party. The situation involved a group connected to the Wood Green scene. There was an apartment party in Leicester. A girl named A gave out the location. After that, a guy named T1 pulled up to the party and he brought all of his friends. T2, T3, T4, T5 and T6. They already planned who they wanted to rob. They took our designer jackets, our phones and our money. Then they forced us to do a TikTok dance and sent us home. The next day, T1 made us go to a student accommodation to buy back our stuff, even though he had no intentions of returning our things.
Apparently, they was going around phone to phone to see what they got in their online banking and saying, right now, I can see the funds, transfer us the money, and rob them all for their jackets. But as you just heard from that storytime video explaining this, they made an offer for the guys to come back and get their stuff.
Wait, so Toby, why did you get hit with a belt?
That was about the side that had to rise.
So you did it all in bread?
You got stained, so we had to rise side, part getting stained.
Okay, so cool. After they got licked, yeah, you had to rise a certain side. So what was going on with that? Like,
yeah, it was that basically. So as part of the staining, the guy, it wasn't just garments, you had to rise side, didn't it?
was it bread or was it like...
Bread, transfer.
How much was he asking for?
3 bags.
Bruh. These boys went up to the university to rob uni students, bro, who are civilians. They are not on nothing. They're not on no gang, criminal, street, hood, anything. Yeah, they're just there to learn and better their lives for the future. And they got student loan from the government. Yeah, they didn't go drilling and trapping to make that money, make fast money. They just got a lump sum of money for that has to cover them for the whole year, bro. Now these idiots come there, instead of going to rob other people that are on the same stuff that they're on, they went to go and rob these boys. And of course, it's black boys robbing black boys. Because, yeah, they want to just go for an easy target. Yeah, because they know that if they go and rob non-black boys, there's the fear, there's the risk that they will probably call the police. Yeah, this is the culture. Yeah, this is the culture that so many people, they ride out for and they support and they uplift it. This culture, no snitching, bad man this, buying straps, shanks, straps and all of this lifestyle, this hood lifestyle, bro. Why is this hood lifestyle so important, bro? Why is it so important? Why is it so important to black people? Why do black people have to ride with this? We all know that this is no good. We all know that, bro. Like, this is sickening, bro. Like this, bro, as I said, I've got younger ones in my family. Bro, I don't want to hear nothing like this, bro. Like, bro, like, I would, like, put it like this. I won't have no remorse. I wouldn't have no remorse, bro, for people that do stuff like this. None. No remorse at all. And that's all I don't even need to say no more, bro. Like, they hit the boy with a belt belt buckle, cut his face with the belt buckle, held them at knife point, bro. For their phones, their jackets, probably Moncler got Canada Goose jacket, and the 3 bags student loan that they've got. And it was all set up through some girl allegedly. See what I'm saying, guys? This is why I make these videos talking about how guys need to be careful of these girls, bro. You gotta be careful of these women, bro. Like, some of them are straight demonic, bro. Some of them, they don't care. And society always makes out like men are so bad and women are so good. But women can put you in trouble. They can mess your life up, bro. They can get you deleted.
3 bags.
What? It happened. Why did you go the next day? That's why I'm confused about.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Like, you're thinking like...
All of us that stepped here were deep in. Should we just go there and see what happens? Or should we just we all think it'll be worse if he catches us outside on a random date if we don't step, you know what I mean? We'll catch you outside. How is that worse though? Because my boy said, oh yeah, we've seen him outside before. He sees us outside, it's going to be long, you know what I mean?
An alleged story on this online, apparently when there was a rob for their stuff initially, they tracked him down through Find My iPhone. The guys went back to meet the guy again to try and negotiate to get their stuff back. And the bullies in this case were trying to say they have to pay for their own stuff back that they own. An anonymous victim spoke out and shared torture stories, described humiliation, robbery details, and emotional trauma. This is getting millions of views across social media. It's deeply concerning. Being a bully was not enough for them. They wanted to brag on social media and thought it was cool, and that's led to them getting caught at the end. These guys might not have been brave enough to report them to the uni or report them to the police because of the threats. You will see in the video I'm about to play how scared some of these guys were. They were more scared to be caught outside in a 1v1 situation than go with their friends to go and get their stuff.
So I'm sure by now you've all seen that video of that guy getting whipped in the face with a belt in that Leicester or Com kitchen, and then the guy making him do a TikTok with him after. But all I have to say is, yeah, I'm seeing bare people mock my man and try downplay my man's thing. But if it was them in that exact same situation, they wouldn't do nothing themselves. Always the people that wouldn't do nothing themselves that are talking the most. Like, bro, bare man are saying, how's he allowing that? He's moist. Like, how's he letting my man do that to him? But bro, the honest truth is, my man was probably scared, innit?
Of course he was scared. These boys are not gangsters, bro. They're not street guys. They're university students. They're university students. Why would they be on fighting boys that are obviously criminals, bro? That are obviously come with tools, that come with weapons. Why would they fight them? They're not about that life. And do you know what do you know what the truth about it is? There's nothing wrong with not being about that life. Again, it comes back to this dumb culture crap. This dumb culture crap. If you're not real, well, who makes these rules about what is real? And another point I want to make is especially when you're black, bruv. When you're black male. When you're black male, you got to be a super thug. Even if you are a civilian and you're going to university, you still have to be a super thug. That's why these idiots online are making fun of these boys. Oh, you're wet, you're moist. Why didn't you do anything? I wouldn't have had that. Why did you have that? Bro, these guys talking, they're idiots as well. They're dickheads, bro. So this is why these days I can't really be around most people, bro. Most people, these kind of the culture mindset type of people, I can't be around them, bro. I can only be around people that think logically, bro. Men or women. I can only be around people that have a brain and they're using it, bro. I can't be around people that are just typical mindless sheep. I can't be around that. I can't be around people that still want to talk about bad man this and bad man that. I don't want to hear it, bro, because I know it's a lie, bro. Yeah, it's a lie, bro. As somebody that comes from that kind of environment, and then I left that environment and I left the country, went out the country, saw different things, come back, my whole mind, I've grown up, my whole mind is just completely wired differently, bro. Like, before I left my area, before I went to America, bro, I was just like everybody else. I was just like these boys, bro. The way they think, I was just like them, bro. And now at this point, you see how wrong how wrong I was, bro. Listening to these rappers, bro. I know all the words to all the rap songs, bro. I know everything. I know what's real and what's fake. I know no snitching. I know all of this stuff. You know, if you see another guy on the street, you're looking at him crazy. He's looking at you crazy. Be prepared to fight. All of this crap, bro. It's a lie, bro. Like, I'm sick and tired of this, bro. It's a lie. And this is a clear example of why now it's time to cancel this hood street culture. It's time to cancel it, bro. It's actually time to cancel it, fam. We can't carry on just going on like this, letting these entities just be the role models and be the spokesperson and be the image to the rest of the world of what black males are, bro. Like, no, bro. It's time to change the image. It's crazy, bro. Anyway.
And a lot of you, man, that are talking on my man's team would probably be scared of using that exact same situation as well, sorry. And on top of that, yeah, his boys are even bigger pancakes, because what do you mean somebody told you to beat up your boy on camera and you're willingly doing it? Like, I'm trying to say, that's mad, bro. I can't lie, like, that was really your brethren. It's either you all fight together or you all get your asses beat together. Hope he knows he can never be friends with those guys again after that. But you get me, condolences with my man. Obviously, you must stop dragging him in it, because he's probably going through enough mental health issues as it is, isn't it? So
that's crazy. So the boy that's the actual victim, he's getting dragged online because he was the victim. Do you see how twisted it is for black guys? You see how twisted it is? You're the victim. You got robbed. You got humiliated. And you're the one that is getting humiliated by the wider public. Why? Because you're a black guy, bro. That's why. Because if it was a white boy, he wouldn't be getting questioned, oh, why did you have it? No one would be asking that. If he was an Asian boy, no one would be asking that, bro. But when you're a black boy, oh, you got to be ready to risk it all. And you got to be ready to do whatever it takes. If it means take somebody's life and waste your life in prison. No, you need to be always ready to do that because you're a black guy and that's what's real. Because that's what we've been brainwashed to believe.
Bro, like, I'm trying to say the girl of his dreams probably saw that video, like, digital footprint, and that's dark.
And a leaked conversation between one of the victims that was involved in this and one of the men that was the robber had come out.
You were saying there was no time that we allowed you to go. That's what you guys were saying. So now it's like, the stories are now saying, yeah, we was allowing you guys to go, but no, that's not what you guys made it us to seem like. You made this was after, during the yucking, how come you cut, bro, if you have a shank out? No one had their bloody shank, that's the most. See what law? Wait, see what law you didn't back out your shank, bro. And I had no reason. I had no reason to back up my shank. Your shank dropped on my boy's leg, bro. My boy was still fried. Okay, cool. Hold on. Cool. Wait. Make it make sense. So if the shank dropped on your leg, yeah, and a man's having the shank, why didn't a man use the shank? Doesn't make sense. Because we're not about that, bro. It's not about being. This is what I'm saying. It's not about being about that, bro. If you see a man use his weapon and you have the weapon, you're gonna flip the table onto him. So your story doesn't make sense, bro.
After Trickster's come, cleared all of you, man, then what? How come Toby started getting?
He didn't clear all of us because we didn't have this. Guys didn't have the size to send them in. So that's
when you saying the guy that lied to you, how come he's the one?
Yeah, mums.
Oh, that's between him and Trickster. I don't know. I can't lie. I don't know why he got fucked up the most. But it's because with the second, I know. The second day, yeah, when Toby went back to give the side, like there was no side to give. Like none of all the men were like, yo, like we don't have that bread to give him in it. Like we don't know what to do. That's why.
So when this boy got hit with a belt is when they went back, and they're saying the second time they didn't have anything to hand over. They already had their bank accounts robbed, they had their jackets taken, everything. I don't know why he attempted to rob them again. Maybe he could have waited to another payday or more the uni money to come.
Look at this, bro. This boy is some skinny boy. Some skinny boy, bro. That's how I know they definitely had weapons on them. Because this boy and the victim look around the same size, bro. Like, that these boys definitely went there with weapons. They had knives on them, bro. Like, again, these kind of boys, they always carrying weapons, or they're like with 15 of their friends. That's when they do all their evil stuff. When they're on their own without no weapon, they turn civilian mode. Like, we need to cancel these kind of people need to be cancelled, bro. This whole idea of the hood ghetto criminal culture. It needs to be cancelled, fam. From black people need to just step away from it and just be like, we're not about this anymore. We don't want this image. We don't want this stereotype. And if you want to continue to be that, you need to step away from us. Be your own group now. But just know, we don't have no alliance to you. We're not supporting you, and we're not protecting you. And that's how it has to be.
I mean, what was he thinking? He tried to do it again, got frustrated, and this boy ends up getting hit with a belt in disgusting footage that shouldn't even be posted online.
Look at that. You could see he's holding a belt, he whacked the boy in the face. I saw the actual video, bruv. Like, imagine that. You imagine everyone watching, imagine being whacked in the face. Some of you have had that happen to you before, but imagine being whacked in the face with a belt by a guy that's robbed you. He robbed you the day before, and now the next day he's come to tell you you have to buy your things back, and then you're getting whacked in the face with a belt, and it's being videoed. And now the video circulated, it's gone viral. Now everybody knows you as the guy that got whacked in the face with a belt. To think about how embarrassing that is. Think about this guy's mental health. Think about how he's feeling. He probably don't want to come outside, bruv. He probably don't want to come outside of his house. That's crazy, bro. Everybody's not about that life, and every black guy doesn't have to be about that life. You can be about the easy life, civilian life, normal life. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't care how many women say they don't like a guy that does 9 to 5. If they don't like a guy that does 9 to 5, then fuck them. And that's it, bro. They want to be with scammers and drillers and all of that, then leave them to it. Stop listening to their opinion about what they like and they don't like, and then it's going to go and encourage you to go and go down the wrong path and live a life that's destruction, bro. There's a saying, and there's a saying about the devil, and it says the devil came to kill, steal, and destroy. That's why I put it on the thumbnail, bro. It's evil. What this boy did is evil, bro. And that's the way we have to look at it. Stop romanticizing it. Stop making it look like, oh, it's cool. It's a music video. No, it's evil. And that's it.
To buck him in the first place. We told him if you don't have the bread, why you step him? But he said that no, he knows where I stay, blah blah blah. Like I have to go in there. That's why they sent people beforehand to try to chat to Trickster innit? To see if he'd allow it. But then of course, like he didn't allow it.
So he was landing you, man, but also getting like
land at the same time apparently.
What?
So money he's talking about, you lot owe. This is not from Whip. This is just the money that he's staying from you.
Yeah, that's the piece he's staying from us. Yes, that's my whole point.
They don't really owe you money, bro.
Exactly, that's my whole point.
So it was just a lick. It was just a lick.
It was a lick. Yeah, it was a lick.
That Toby lied.
When I'm listening to this, I'm thinking, them man robbed you. They took the whip. They didn't pay you, and that's why you slapped my man with the belt.
No, that's not what happened, bro. Like
I can't have, bro. Man, over smart was crazy, but
Trickster saying that D-Ray didn't line it. You man are just bringing girls, cause like, no one's mentioning that. It's just random like one. No, but you yourself, you think?
Nah, I can't lie. No, like it's like
mostly he's the TikTok guys. Cause once it's his social media,
no, but trust me, he's got beat up. He got beat up.
Probably saw something.
So D-Ray didn't line it. So nobody lined it then, or someone else lined it.
Someone else lined it, but we don't know who it is. I think the TikTok man has been D-Ray this year that it was in her kitchen, but no one's there was a line. So it was her kitchen, innit?
When the clips were first going viral, it was posted as if the boys owe the robbers something, saying a boy gets hit with a belt because he owes money getting taught a lesson, but that was never the case. It said that a 19-year-old from London, the alleged leader, Trickster, was arrested on the 27th of November on suspicion of conspiracy to commit robbery and released on bail. The police confirmed the incident. And then again, a second 19-year-old the following day from London was arrested on suspicion of robbery, false imprisonment, actually body harm, and held in custody. And videos of the arrest surfaced across across social media. And the main guy, the trickster one, is only 19 years old. It said he appeared in court charged with multiple counts of robbery. Leicestershire police was called to Bath Lane in Leicester on the 22nd of November after reports a group of men had gone into a property before a man was attacked with a belt inside. It says the man Trickster of Bowles Road, Southgate, London, appeared in Leicester Magistrates Court on Saturday, charged with 9 counts of robbery and 1 count intentional suffocation. Police said 4 accounts related to the Bath Lane incident and 5 related to another incident. He was remanded into custody and will appear at Leicester Crown Court on the 12th of January, and the second 19-year-old man who was arrested as part of the investigation was released on bail, the force had added. The main thing everyone wants to know about is the setup chick. The girls need to be implicated too is what I keep hearing, and she cleared up her side to it, saying she's a TikToker and she didn't cause any of this. This is what she had said.
I'm here to clear my name and the allegations of me being a setup chick and everyone saying D-Ray this, D-Ray that. I didn't set no one up. I never hosted no AP. I don't know the girl who hosted the AP. I didn't attend no AP in Leicester. So everyone's saying that what happened to the boys in the AP is my fault doesn't really make sense. I don't know these boys. I have timestamps of when...
You don't know these boys, but you're doing TikToks with them. Yeah, okay.
This TikTok was made, and I'll put it in this video, but this video wasn't used to celebrate nothing. It wasn't after the situation. It was very much before the situation. Furthermore, it was a week ago. So for people to start saying, oh, I'm involved, I celebrated, I never knew this boy was going to go do all these things.
Why are they even covering her face? They've showed everybody else's face, but they're covering her face. Why did they need to cover her face? I don't get this. You see how this world is just so like protect men and throw men under the bus. They're showing all the other guy's face, but the girl that is being accused of she may have set up these guys to get robbed, they're covering her face. Why? Why does she need extra protection for? I don't get this.
As you can see from the top of the screenshot, this video was made on Tuesday and was posted on Tuesday before the whole incident happened on Thursday and Friday regarding the belt to police situation. I don't condone anything the boy did, and I'm not involved. Like, I'm a normal girl. I live a normal life. I made TikToks with the wrong people. I don't understand why everyone would be flaming me for that. I can't be accountable for anyone's actions.
What do you mean you don't know why? What do you mean? Like, have you noticed that a lot of times women just act like they have no clue of anything, bro? This is not a little kid. She's in university, bro. She's not a minor, bro. Like, she don't know anything. All right.
And I'm a girl. I make TikToks. I post TikToks. I don't really think this would be used against me in any sort of way. And there's so many narratives on why the situation happened and took place, but I don't know the truth. You guys don't know the truth.
Why are you hanging around with these kind of guys, bro? These GMs. Why are you hanging around with them, bro? Why are you making TikToks with them? Why is it just conveniently lined up that you was making TikToks with these boys and then they go and rob these other boys? You see, even if you have nothing to do with it, the fact that you are in some kind of entanglement with these boys, whether it's just making TikToks or otherwise, puts you in a precarious situation. Maybe you shouldn't have been hanging around GMs then. You know, a lot of women, especially in our community, they love these gang boys. They love them, these criminals. They love them, bro. They find them exciting and fun. Yeah. And then when shit hits the fan, they don't know anything. They don't know, I'm just a normal girl. You know, I'm just a normal girl. Bro, yeah, you're just a normal girl that seems to be around abnormal boys. And I'm sorry, but birds of a feather flock together for the most part. So, boy, that's why you're under scrutiny now.
Many people who know the full story are the boys in the kitchen, and they have said that I didn't set this up.
I'll be honest with you, despite her clearing it up with a lot of timestamps, many people on social media, you can go through the comments alone, do not believe her. I think she deleted this video. A lot of people re-uploaded it to get more context. And that's what the police are for, to do a thorough investigation, go through timestamps of everything and see who caused this to happen and if them boys was getting set up by girls.
This is the boy who's had this bad things happen to him, and he said himself that I didn't set it up. The boys in the kitchen know I didn't set it up. And for people saying I was in the kitchen, I watched it all happen and all of that, I was never once in the kitchen. I have timestamps of me being at work and me having the cab on the time I got to Tannery. This was the day everything happened, and this was the time everything happened. I wasn't present when this whole situation happened in any shape or form. It just seemed to happen on the same floor I live on. And this cab journey shows the time I got to Tannery on the day this whole thing happened. This happened in broad daylight. Anyone could walk into Tannery. I don't know any of this happened. The same time you guys saw the video of this belt to face videos, the same time I saw it. I don't know why it happened on 6th floor. Everyone's acting like I'm the only resident on 6th floor. Like I'm the only one on 6th floor that's ever interacted with the guy. And everyone's using the word South Chick very loosely. I never messaged no one come to the kitchen. I never messaged no one come 6th floor. I never lured.
Stop hanging around GMs, bro. Stop hanging around these gang members. I don't want to hear no more she's got to say, bro. Because obviously she just wants to just, you know, get herself out of this situation. Because now it's turned serious. Because it's not all making TikToks no more. It's not about having fun and laughing. Ha ha ha, you're so funny, bro. Yeah, that's all over with. Now it's a police matter. Now you want to completely, oh, I've got nothing to do with it. Like, bruh, I don't know. I don't know at the end of the day, I don't know if she did do something or she didn't, but all I do know is that a lot of girls, they love these kind of criminal boys, these hood boys, these street guys. They love them, bro. And some of these girls do set up regular guys to get hurt and robbed. So, you know, could she have done it? Yes, she could have, bro. Did she do it? We will find out. The police are going to investigate and find out. And that's it. Like, bruh. I don't know, fam. I don't know, fam. It's just mad, bro. I don't know why this camera's blank. Hold on. Why has this camera gone blank? Yeah. Just sat, fam. But anyway, yeah, I just had to do this live stream. I just think that black people need to understand that it's about time we just cancel this whole culture. And it's not even that hard. It's not even that difficult to cancel this stupid thug life culture. I think is very easy. It's stop giving these people platforms. Stop making them. Or stop incentivizing them with money. Yeah, stop incentivizing them. Stop making them famous. Stop making them rich. Start canceling certain types of messages. You know, because it's just toxic. To be honest, it's toxic. It encourages the youth to be degenerates. In my opinion, it encourages the youth to be degenerates. It encourages the youth to go and live a criminal lifestyle. Everything about black media is always connected to criminal hood lifestyle, bro. Now think about majority of black celebrities and personalities and influencers. They're all stereotypical hood people. They're all stereotypical hood people, or the only other route there is they came from sports in one way or another. I just think that this is an issue that needs to be fixed. All right. But anyway, with that being said, yeah. I just had to do this live stream because this just really upset me. When I saw that video, it just upset me. I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. And the fact that this was the victims are normal university black boys who they've gone to university to learn, to hopefully make a better life for themselves, do things the right way, and they're not even being left alone in peace because these dumb GM gang boys, criminal boys come there to rob them and bully them and humiliate them, and then do it for then have the ridiculousness to go and post it on TikTok, bro. What did you think was gonna happen? You licked a boy in the face with a belt. What did you think was gonna happen? What did you think you was gonna be put on Love Island for doing that? What did you think? Like, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. People, these boys, these youths that do anything for clout, bro, for clicks, for likes, for views. And now you've been arrested. Now you're going court. And I just think that you need to go jail, bro. And that's it. And there's no remorse. And like, I just think black people need to stop believing in this. Oh, yeah, we always gonna protect black guys that do crime, and we have to see it from their point of view. No, we don't, fam. They're menace. They pull all of us down. They pull us down, fam. They pull us down as a group. That's why we stereotyped. Even when you're a black guy and you're doing the right thing, you still get stereotyped. You still get discriminated. You still experience prejudice because this small group of degenerates, they are the loudest. They have the biggest mouths, the biggest voices. They are incentivized. The evil people at the top, they always like to put that minority of idiots in front of everybody's faces, bro. And as the majority, normal black people need to come together and be like, look, that doesn't represent us, and we're not supporting it no more. And that's it. Disgusting. Anyway, with that being said, yeah, you lot take care of yourselves. I just think this was a crazy video, bro. Make sure you all like the video. Let me check the likes underneath this video, bro. 20 of you can like the video right now. Let's get all of you to like the video right now because this is a really important topic. Yeah, so you lot all like the video. I'm going to leave the intro screen on until you lot like the video. Anyway, with that being said, I'm out.